Guys, good morning, Big A. Coming to you live from the station Camp Greenway. You guys recognize that bridge behind me. You see it 3 or 4 days a week. Man, I hope you're doing great today. Heidi, I want to pre-warn you just a little bit. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal because I have something very, very important I want to discuss with you. Robin and I have been talking a lot about our future and what's to come. And I'm so excited to make this announcement. Some of you are not going to be quite as excited as I am because it's going to lessen your opportunity to get involved in what we're doing if you don't act quickly. We're going to close the enrollment to Iron Sharpens Iron Mastermind Group. Now, quite honestly, I didn't think I would ever see that day, but I want to tell you the reason that we're going to do it. I had a mentor named Bob Warren, and Bob Warren mentored me for almost 2 decades. And I can't tell you how many times he told me over the course of those 2 decades that you can really only have about 150 relationships that you've got the bandwidth to pour into. And I'll be honest with you, not that I disagreed with him much, but I didn't agree with him at the time. But as we approach that number quickly, I really see how that is to be true. So what we've done is we're on group 14 right now, and we've just about got it completed. There's 1 or 2 seats available in the remaining 13, and then we're going to do something really, really exciting that you guys have been asking for, but I've kind of turned a deaf ear to it because I didn't think it was necessary, but now I'm seeing the need. We're going to open a night group in Iron Sharpens Iron. It's going to be meeting on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And guys have always told me, hey, Big A, if you ever start a night group, let me know. I would love to join. I just can't make it happen during the day. So we're going to do that. It's going to start the first Monday night in May. And I can't tell you how excited I am about this new group. But here's the thing. When that group is full, and I think it'll fill up pretty quick, when that group is full, we're closing enrollment. So the guys that have been on the fence now for about 4.5 years saying, one day I'm going to get in ISI, it's roll call time. Today is the day. And there's a link that I've put in this video, viewfromthetop.com, that you can go and fill out an application. Now I want to make a lot of things real clear so there's no misunderstanding. This is a paid group and it's $425 a month. And a lot of you are saying, man, there's no way I can afford that. And I get it. I totally get it. But there's some of you that can afford it that just refuse to do it. And I want to ask you, how's things working out for you not having trusted advisors, not having people to hold you accountable, not having people that give you resources and relationships and connections, meeting every single week on a video conference call? If it's working out well for you, not a problem. But if it's not working out well for you, I want to encourage you that this will be the best money you'll ever spend. Some of the things that I've really not made public that I'm going to for the first time here, included in the $425 a month are all the books that we read. We send you those books, whether it be an Audible or Kindle or the hardback, whatever preference you have, we send you that book. Any other resources that we study in Iron Sharpens Iron, we send those to you and it's included. But here's the big thing. We include in this 2 live meetups a year. We meet in Nashville, and we don't stay at the Motel 8. We stay at the Marriott here in Nashville. That comes out of your dues. We completely pay for it, 2 nights. We also include the entertainment that's during the day for the 2-day meetup. We include all your food. All you've got to do is get here, and everything else is taken care of out of your dues. Most people in ISI say, Big A, the 2 live events alone are worth the $425 a month that they pay. Now, some of the guys pay a little bit more. They're in groups that I personally facilitate, and we can talk more about that later as well. But 15 groups, 150 men, that's it. We're closing enrollment. So if you've been on the fence, if you've been like one toe in, one toe out, I'm just telling you right now, after making this video, I suspect we're going to fill up pretty quick. So I would go right now to viewfromthetop.com, fill out the application, let us get you onboarded. We'll have a great conversation. We'll see if you're a good fit for the group. I can't even begin to tell you. It would take hours to tell you the changed lives, the transformations that's going on inside of Iron Sharpens Iron. Now, I know it's happening in other groups as well, and if you need to get into another group, that's great. I just want to see you get involved in a group. But we have men that are now going on vacation. They're doing life together. They're starting businesses together. They're meeting every single week for a high level of accountability. Things are happening in their lives as a result of being around this many men. You have connections and relationships. You have the ability now to reach out to people in over 8 different countries if you've got an international interest. There are people that absolutely just started in business, that are solopreneurs, that are trying to figure it out. And there are high-end executives. There's business owners that do multi-millions of dollars a year that you'll have total access to. You'll have the ability to pick up the phone and call these guys and say, hey, I need help in my business. I need help figuring this thing out. I need a resource. I need a connection. I need a relationship. Or maybe sometimes you need a shoulder to cry on because life didn't go exactly like you had planned. You've got people around you that care about you. You've got people around you that will help you, that will encourage you. And I'm going to get run over. I better get out of the way. Ladies are going to run over me. But the truth of the matter is that there's so many benefits to being involved in a group that meets every single week. In-person groups are great, and I love in-person groups, but the benefit oftentimes of being in a video conference is that you can sign on at the appointed time. 1 hour later, you're off, you get back to work. There's just so many benefits to being in a group. So, hey, I just wanted to forewarn you. The other thing is, this is the last thing, once the groups are full, once all 15 groups are full, and we're almost there, we're this close, and I'd love to have you as well, so go ahead and submit that application. But starting on the waiting list, and that's the only way you're going to be able to get in, the price is increasing by 25%. Now here's the cool thing. Once you get in, you're grandfathered. We have never increased the price on anybody that's in ISI. And a lot of these guys are paying much, much less, and they've been in for years and years and years. Guys, they wouldn't have stayed this long if there weren't great benefit. We average 90% attendance every single week, and we have 90% attendance at the live event from 8 different countries. We're bringing in guys like Michael Michalowicz and Brian Moran and Dan Miller and Ken Davis and Ken Abraham and Robbie Gallaty, and it is incredible the guys that we have come and speak at these live events. You get full access to those guys. Hang out with them, have lunch with them, ask questions. Listen, I won't continue to bore you with all the details, but the truth of the matter is, if you want to get in Iron Sharpens Iron Mastermind group, there is no other time than today or when these groups are full, and then we go on this waiting list. So I just want to personally invite you. Here I am today, I think it's the 17th of April. I'm inviting you to join Iron Sharpens Iron, and I look forward to doing life with you. I'm Big A, coming to you from the Station Camp Greenway. You guys have a great day. We'll see you.